Hey junior scientists, this is Mr. Howard here, and I'm going to give you a basic demonstration on how to use a Bunsen burner and how to turn it on in your general chemistry unit. So the first things first that you should know about this stuff is that you will be using what we call natural gas, and it comes out of these valves here that are down on your desk. One thing you should note is that whenever you are not using the system, you need to make sure the valves are making a V pattern. This V pattern is showing that there is no gas coming out of these pipes right here. It is only when you have proper tubing connected to this should you ever mess with this lever. The second thing you might need to know is that you need to have a striker. This is what we use in science, and it lights the actual flame on fire. And what it does is it creates sparks. Now how you do this is fairly simple. You hold it with your two fingers and you squeeze together. You notice how it doesn't take much pressure for it to create a spark. This will help create that lighter effect that you need for the flame. The next piece of supplies that you're going to need is the actual Bunsen burner, which is right here, and the black tubing that actually will connect the gas from the actual gas valve to the actual Bunsen burner. Now you're going to have all of these in your own individualized kits, and so when you get it together it's going to kind of look like this. So the first step you're going to do is make sure the gas lines are turned off. Once you know those are turned off, then it's only safe for you to move forward. You need to make sure you're using proper safety with your hair pulled back and you're wearing closed-toed shoes and you're wearing long pants, and if you happen to have a long sleeve shirt, that you're wearing a long sleeve shirt. Now once you've done that, you can actually take this tubing and connect it to the end of the gas pipe. This is just kind of making it snug so it stays on there, and when you pull on it, it can't come back and forth. This allows only the gas to go from here to travel down to the actual Bunsen burner. Now to actually light the Bunsen burner, what you're going to do is you're going to need your striker, which is right here. You need to turn the gas on, which is taking the valve out of that V position I told you earlier. That means it's off, and you need to slightly turn it on, only to where you can kindly smell or hear gas coming out of the Bunsen burner. So I'm going to gently turn it on, and you could probably hear the gas going. You need to move quickly, and you're going to light with your striker. Once you've lit with your striker, you can then put this back off to the side, and now you are prepared to move on with your science experiment. Now, if you're done using the fire in your Bunsen burner, the one thing you need to do is to make sure to turn it off completely. So now that the system is out of its V, it's showing that this one is on. To make sure this flame goes out, what you're going to do is you're going to push this valve up to the off position to make that V again. Once you've done that, there's no more flame. If you have any questions or you're concerned about any of this, please be sure to ask your teacher or your fellow peers for help.